Well, hello everyone. It's Thursday, so it's time for another one of our Thursday sessions. I've got my voice back, so that's good. And so last week, I hope you saw the video that I put together from the staff for all of you, just reminding you how much we care about you and how much we miss you. So I've got a little reflection from my computer on my glasses. But today what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about time management, because I know, we're at home, we're a bit isolated right now, and so basically what we're having to do is manage our own time and working on our assignments, spending time with our family, making sure that we eat and stay healthy. And so we're going to talk a little bit about time management today. So time management, what do you do? Well, you can begin by sitting down and thinking about how you want to spend each day. And obviously right now we don't have places we can go to and everything, so we've got to plan our day for staying home. And so we talk about, okay, so what time are we going to be getting up? Well, you may not have a set time for waking up right now because it's different. I will tell you, I'll share a little bit about myself. I'm a night owl. I stay up very late at night, especially right now because I've been studying and working on my dissertation, which I'm going to share with you in a little bit. And so my day is a little different. It's planned out a little different. I do get up and, like I told you all before, I make my bed, I do my stretches, say a little prayer, get some water in me first thing in the morning, and then my day starts. What time does that look like? It varies. I'll give you another example. Last night I pulled an all-nighter. I don't recommend that for anybody, but I was really trying hard to finish this dissertation, and I wanted to finish a whole chapter, so I stayed up all night. 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to bed. So what time did I wake up? Well, obviously I woke up kind of late. I actually got up at 11:30 and then I got up at 12:30. So my day was a little off. But on a normal day, you try to go to bed at, a little bit earlier. But again, I'm a night owl. You may be a morning person. So you have to decide how your day looks right now. Are you going to be somebody who gets up really early in the morning, get yourself going and everything, and then you make use of the entire day during daytime? Or are you a little bit more like me where you work better at night? That's going to be up to you and how you plan that. So let's talk about how you do that. So what I do is, and I'll share this with you, bring you over here next to me. I have this dry erase board. And so what I do is I set up what I need to do for the day and how I'm going to organize that. All right, so that gets me going as far as things that I need to think about for the day. And then other things, I need to check my email. Well, when am I going to do that? Well, for work, I check it first thing in the morning when I wake up. Okay, after I've done my morning routine, I sit down at the computer for a few minutes and I check the emails and see what's going on with staff and with students. What messages did I get? And then I sit down and think about, okay, what am I going to do on my studying? How much time do I have to spend with that today? I got to make sure that I make time to go walking and exercising. I spend time with my grandson every day now. And so what does that look like? Do I need to make a grocery store run today? If so, where am I going to fit that into my schedule? Lately, I've been doing a lot of home visits, and so I've been scheduling that and figuring out how that's going to go. For you, let's talk about how you want to schedule out your day. So you wake up, you may be an early morning person, you may be an afternoon person, totally fine. But what's the first thing you're going to do? You're going to do your stretches, you're going to get some water in you in the morning and make your bed, and then you're going to sit at your computer maybe and do a few assignments. Or are you going to make use of that time and maybe get your exercise in early? Give yourself a little bit of rest in the morning as far as like maybe watching television or spending time with your family, or maybe messaging with your friends for a little bit, and then getting on your computer or doing your paperwork. And then how much time are you going to spend on that? Well, that's going to depend on how much time you need for the things that you still have pending. So here's what I've done with mine. I'm going to show you again, pick you up. Hello. And so here is my study table. And so I've spread everything out. There's my computer. Spread everything out. And here are my shelves. And each one of these is work that I'm working with on my dissertation. Okay, so it's all spread out. There's my board. And see, got my pens over there, Post-its, got some notes over here and over here, over here. My grandbaby, who is the love of my life, so just to keep him on my mind, when I get frustrated or stressed, I just think about him and how wonderful he is. Okay, so that is how I've set myself up. So then from there, I think, okay, well, I don't want to sit here too long. Sit here, get up and do a couple of things, come back and work a little bit longer, get up and go spend some time with my grandson, maybe check on him, take him for a walk, go outside, feed the dog, and just do different things that just organize and just time out my day carefully. You want to make sure that you also take some time during each day to just think for yourself as far as personal time. Time for you to reflect on who you are as a person, how you feel. Are you feeling a little stressed out? Is today a good day? Are you excited? Is today a day where you're thinking about your future and things that you need to start planning on now for later on? I mean, every single day is probably going to have a different thought for you, and that's okay. That's a good thing. You want to have different thoughts. You want to have different activities going on, but you also want to focus on some of the goals that you have. For instance, my long-term goal right now, well, actually short-term goal, is to get this paper done. That's my short-term goal. The long-term goal is, once this is done, where do you go from there? And that is planning my summer out. You know, as of right now, it's kind of like, well, we're not sure what we can do for the summer, but, you know, can I go visit my mom who lives down in the valley and take care of her? Can I check on my daughter who lives in Phoenix? You know, maybe that's a possibility. Virtual tours, you know, things that you can do on the computer. Maybe learn how to say that word, virtual. And just, you know, making time for myself and wanting to know what it is that is important to me and the goals that I have. Your time management is also going to involve planning for the future. You know, as young adults, what is it that you want to do after high school? About 2 weeks ago, we started talking about post-graduation careers and things and options and opportunities that you're going to have. Well, if the military is something you're thinking about, let's talk about maybe reaching out to recruiters. If college is the option that you're looking at, let's talk about financial aid. Let's talk about filling out the FAFSA. Those are things that we can do now that can get you ready for later on. Let's talk about scholarship searches. If work is something you want to do right after graduation, what is it that you're thinking about? Do you want to just do some light work to begin with, just get some skills and get some experience, get some money that you can, you know, start maybe planning on getting a car or maybe going to college and things like that, or a vocational school? So those are the things that, you know, the time that you plan your day out, your time management, it extends into all of these other wonderful things that you get to plan on, which includes next week, next month, and your future. So today, that's what we were focusing on, is just time management. If you need help with time management, let me know. We can Skype, we can talk together, we can do a virtual session, or you can just message me and I can respond to you and figure out what it is that you need and the things and the resources that I can get you. So I'm going to close with something special that I put together for you. And let's see if I can get it going here, this slideshow from the beginning. And just a little something to remind all of you that you are so wonderful and unique. You are extremely talented. All of you have a special talent. During this difficult time, we are all resilient. Do not forget that there is the opportunity to grow, the opportunity to explore in different ways at this time, but we are resilient. We'll get through this together. And don't ever forget that you are loved. Have a great week, guys. Keep in touch with me. Miss you.